Hi guys, it's us. We're back again. It's been beautiful. It's taken a bit of a minute for us to have our previous episode. So yeah, to all the toxic ones and those ones who are not, I think Rafael has a would you rather question. Konene is feeling a bit good today. She's her hair's all out, and having the time of her life.
Stop lying to people. We've slept for 1 hour each and 3 hours collectively.
It's okay. We were building the nation.
Tumetoka BND sijui hii asubuhi. Yo. This is the last time we're doing something like this.
So what's your would you rather question?
Wacha niingie TikTok. I hope itanipigia makelele. Mwanze kusikia funny things.
We don't want to hear.
We relax. Nilikuwa nimewatumia. Petro dakika moja. Aya, ndio hizi hapa. Aya. Would you rather?
Yes.
Never shave again? Or never brush your teeth again?
Never shave again, of course.
Yeah, never shave again.
Can you imagine not brushing your teeth, especially where we've come from?
Let me throw a caveat. If you don't have to interact with people,
still never shave
You
again.
yourself will suffocate yourself.
You can imagine the layer of alcohol and milk just continuously. Yeah.
COVID era taught us to brush our teeth because you put a mask on without brushing your teeth.
I was rooting for that. At first, I wasn't sure. Not brushing your teeth and COVID is where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Before,
because if you step out with a mask and you haven't brushed your teeth, even if it's go to the shop, you have to come back.
So guys, clearly brush your teeth.
Okay. Let's
Next
see
one.
if there's another one. Receive $1 million right now, or flip a coin and receive 1 billion if you win.
Give me $1 million right now.
I play with chance.
You play with chance.
I play with chance.
I'm not like a huge risk taker.
But vile life inatunyorosha in this economy, I'd understand the $1 million right now.
$1 million,
That's what 150 million Kenyan shillings.
It's 150.
Yeah, so
In fact, that $1 million could accumulate to $1 billion if you're wise. So you don't have to play the game of chance.
You don't have to play a game of chance.
Yeah.
That's true.
clearly we can see who the money person is that's why she has a couple of businesses.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Amen.
But she supports United, so
No, that was her only poor choice in her life. So,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Nothing else.
Says the Chelsea fan. Like,
Do you know what I love about this?
Gioni.
Is where Arsenal is right now. I can't receive banter.
You can't. Like I can't even throw banter at you.
I'm in a good place.
Without going like historical.
Like I
That's the
said,
only
it's like
thing I
a
can
marriage.
do.
You'll have a honeymoon period, but then when it does that thing to you, we'll have a different
No, but
conversation.
then I think they are set for like the next 5 or so seasons. So them watakuwa tu sawa.
What 5 seasons we're talking about? How many years? Like 3-4 years?
No, 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
5 years.
Okay, when your child is 5 years old, we'll come back and ask this.
You're pregnant.
I wonder. But maybe she's pregnant for us.
Shindwe.
Okay.
Yeah, this economy is not.
Aye,
They
last
don't
one,
support
last
child
one.
marriages.
Never be able to hear your favorite song again, or never be able to watch your favorite movie again.
Never be able to hear my favorite song again for me.
Yeah.
Because my favorite song changes and music is
Thank you.
wholesome. Movies are something else. For you to be able to watch something to have a favorite movie, because my favorite series or movie series are the Harry Potter series. And I'm
Did you read the
rewatching them.
books?
Sorry?
Did you read the books?
Yeah.
The books were better than the movies.
Of course. The books will always be better than any movies.
Yeah.
Books were glorious.
With, I don't know, was it 1,000 pages? Yeah.
It was a
Bloody
whole
big. Because like
Bible.
Deathly Hallows Part 2 is
Yeah.
the manuscript. Like a Bible or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys, would you rather? Well,
That was a polite one.
definitely you would rather listen to us. That's why you're here. Thank you very much. So, as always, we're with, I don't know which name he's going with right now. So, Konene Owen, and it's been Kinjet Kile, it's been
Mtemi.
Mtemi, RJ, it's
today's-
been so many other things.
Today,
You identify
as a two-faced half platypus penguin.
Two-faced half
them.
platypus penguin. So, Perry the platypus, or it's RJ the platypus.
Yeah.
notwithstanding, yeah, but anyways, it's all right. So, from how you are with your parents and your platonic friendships, after how you date and all the funny things we've described, today we're here to ask, what's your relationship with finances, especially how things are currently with. I think it's a race to which new tax every day you wake up and you're wondering how taxes are being publicized more than news. Taxes inakimbizana na udaku, so
That's true, man.
so yeah. So we'll start with RJ. Or
It's a very taxing affair.
it's a very tax. Watu wameongelea being expectant to being pregnant, and now we're having dad jokes. I think, guys, we're getting a bit of
Yeah.
I don't know if he's segueing us into something, but we'll see.
Gender reveal. Tufanye gender reveal sahi ama baadaye.
Mkono ujinga. Tebute many your matter before we even leave this room, yo.
So yes,
Sip
so
my orange water.
what's your relationship with money?
First of all, I feel like just getting some stuff off my chest regarding the current state of the economy and stuff. If you voted for the current administration and you stand by your decision, I hope you stab your toe. And every time it's about to heal, you stab it again. Because
Actually, unajifanya haukuvote na pia ulivote.
I voted for myself.
Okay, yeah, you're the weird
The thing
one.
is, if anyone knows RJ, you know that,
That's actually true.
That's actually true.
I hate you guys. Just for you, the default setting for RJ is stupidity, and then he can be serious once in a while.
Hapo hiyo once in a while is also debatable. Yeah.
Tabidimetulia nyinyi. But so, how my relationship has been with money? Am I the toxic one from the previous episode? For this one,
Aibo.
I've been the toxic one. And a bit of a background on that is growing up, these people from the mountain, we've inherited toxic culture, toxic scarcity mentality when it comes to how it is that we handle finances. Because my grandfather, one of the first people in the village to go to school with a white man, so you also paid pennies where you're working as a teacher and stuff like that. Then because you still haven't gotten out of the whole African traditional setting, you still want a big family. So explain to me how you're a teacher, you have 12 kids, 13, 14, 15 kids.
That's an entire team plus subs, yeah?
Exactly, you can play the NBA by yourself, as a
As
village.
a full entire team, yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So how is it that you educate these guys? And not only educate them, but you also now maybe do like a small investment in the village. That mentality is now the scarcity mentality. For me, I trace it back and I realize that's where it stemmed from. Because before that, it was abundance. Money was not really a thing. Things were done in barter trade, and everything was communal. So, that's like that. So mzee, I come from a big family, so it kind of like trickles down again. But something interesting, we were having a conversation about it yesterday, and I wanted to tell him, hey, cheki, unafanya nini kesho asubuhi ukuje tuambie hizi vitu kwa podcast. He was speaking to what matters about how it is that you handle money is your attitude towards it, and not how much you have. And he also added, between where it is that you are and where it is that you want to be, there are certain concessions that you have to make. And now he contextualized it with how it is that he brought us up to be, always alert to how it is that we spend our money. You think about, for him, his cost structure is that he has 6 people who are in school. So every 120 days, he has to look for half a mic from somewhere to pay fees for each person.
Damn.
So every 120 days, without fail, year in, year out. And there's something about that now when I was thinking through, I quote unquote kind of like forgive myself for having that scarcity mentality, because it was a necessity, it was a need. And even from that scarcity mentality, it's allowed me not to shift too much in terms of my lifestyle, because I'm moving out. And the kind of expenditure, the capital expenditure you have to put in buying a sofa, buying a TV, buying all these things over a period of time, then that attitude has been formed. So the flip side has been also trying to celebrate myself without feeling bad. That's been a very huge struggle. So, like, I need this orange water. I've been drinking the whole night. I need to hydrate, but I don't feel bad that nikibai maji sasa naweza kosa
Ningekunywa
nyanya
maji nyumbani.
unajua makitu kaa hiyo and stuff like that. So it's been a delicate balance for me, still trying to figure out. And now with this transition of like leaving home, it's probably even gonna get worse. There's a zero-sum budget that I have, with savings and stuff like that. But unajua kwa ground vitu zinakuanga a bit different and stuff. So yeah, so for me, that has basically been it. Alikuwa ananiambia sasa mzai, try and suffer now so that you don't make concessions later out of like your circumstances. So do it while you still have a choice, before now the choice is made on your behalf. So when my structure changes and now I can't take people out on a trip because I took myself on a trip back then, yeah, it becomes very interesting.
I mean, that's wisdom. Shout out to Mr. Dad. He has 7 kids, so he must be doing
He
something
might
right.
be knowing, he might be doing something right.
He has to be doing something right.
I think I need like a whole book from him, because I don't understand to date how your family is able.
You should see this guy's buying pizzas, then you'll die. It looks like a delivery going to God knows where.
How many stacks you guys need?
Acha nikwambie mso Anduthi anakujanga na pizza, the box.
Yeah.
Hey, zinakuanga zetu.
The whole box.
So
like 7 pizzas.
Atoa 2 box anarudi tu. Anarudi penye ametoka.
Ikikuja one ile free, tuko na hadi breakfast.
So vitu zinakuanga zimeisha.
Mambo ya dunia.
Unapata tu ni 3 zimebaki asubuhi.
Konana.
I think I was asking myself a question. How can you have a relationship with something you don't have?
That's a very important question.
I don't have money. I don't have a relationship.
The idea is an attitude, like Raphael said. So, yeah.
Okay, for when I do. But honestly speaking, for now, things are tough. Things are very tough.
Nyotu mniambi niko na nip slip hapa.
It's okay. Yeah.
So, like, now with the now economy, my relationship has shifted. I'm now waiting for, like, having imefika point, I'm waiting to get a lump sum so that I do a big thing that I want to do. So I'm no longer saving because there's nothing to save. You use it to go to work, maybe have 1 meal a day, and you're good. The thing is, right now, me and money, we're in survival mode.
It's high functioning,
Literally.
It's not functional.
And then Moses Kuri is there saying, now we're introducing marriage tax. I thought I was going to get married to be saved from this. And then you're introducing marriage tax. Why?
Nasikianga Moses Kuri tu na jam.
I know.
Then nasikia Rigathi is the DP, then na jam.
Maneno bashi kidogo, tupange bashi kidogo.
On top of it, lose it. Finish
No,
it.
you see, I already knew that man is like the devil incarnate. That much I knew, even before he came into power. But now, we have a DO for a deputy president. If you voted, you deserve the pain you feel financially if you voted for those people.
As much as you're threatening them, we're all suffering the same.
We're all suffering the same, but I hope even them wanasikia tu hiyo kauchungu. Say freedom is here, freedom nonsense. Freedom ilisha na Nelson Mandela, hata si Jomo Kenyatta.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think my wisdom with money comes from what I've seen back in the day. My mom, especially my mom, because she shared how her dad used to be financially when they were growing up. They were like, I think 5 kids. I'm not so sure about the number. And her dad was a teacher and her mom was like a farmer. So, monetary speaking, they're not at their best. But the funny thing is, every time her school fees, everybody's school fees used to be paid on time. Because back in those days, education was number one.
Yeah, it
They
was
had
a-
been
Does it
taught
take it
from
out
the
of the hood?
colonial time that if nothing else, invest on your child's education.
Ngoja niko na swali. Do you know what profession your grandfather was?
Yeah.
He was a?
professional politician.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Because nilikuwa nashangaa kwani wewe ni pia ni teacher farmer.
Yeah.
Teacher farmer.
No, but
Professional
like on my
politician.
dad's side,
And my grandma was the professional politician secretary. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think my dad's side, my
old money.
granddad was, I don't know what he did, but he worked in the ports of Mombasa. Yeah. And then now my great granddad, now he was a DO back in the day. So
Oh.
that's how the difference
Rigathi.
is. It's not Rigathi, thank God. I'm so sure because I'm not Kikuyu. So, yeah. So, the one thing the dad would tell them every time they go to school is, this is what I've given you. This is my investment. And if you work with this properly, your future will be bright. But if you decide to waste it, that's on you. I've done my part. So as he did it every time and made sure these guys ate, they had a roof over their heads, the most he'd tell them is, every time I'm using this money, it's an investment for a brighter future for you. So his attitude was more of, everybody needs to be comfortable.
Yeah.
It was not more of, I need the luxury. It was more of, everybody is comfortable. And I've seen it trickle down even to my parents. Like my dad is he's a very easygoing man. You'd never know if he has money or not.
Anakuanga tu.
Anakwanga too. Like his life is so easy to the point I almost want to ask, what ni kama kuna kitu unavutanga na utuambiangi, because you can't be this comfortable in life.
Mnangoja anti-narcotics unit. wapige
Yeah,
kwa
but at the
keja.
same time, one time he got very ill and we really tried very much to find money to make sure he got the best medical attention so that he stays alive. He came out of it and said, you see now, this is the one time we had issue with money and we didn't have it ever again. Or you guys never knew there could be an issue with money because we were at a grown stage where I would realize all of us need to chip in. And he was like, you see how in life when you work and you diligently work for yourself and everything you're doing is legal, it all comes back. So I have helped people in life so many times and never thought a day would come when I need the help, financially speaking. And when people came through, he was shocked. Because to him, even in that bed, he was just wondering where money will come from to pay for all this. And it's that time where oxygen is 2,000 per hour. Nah, he's on oxygen 24/7. And he's there for a month plus. So if you accumulate in a month how much you're going to pay for that oxygen.
That's mad.
Yeah. And it came. And he was like, that's the thing. Once you give it out to the universe, it comes.
It comes back.
So right now I'm giving it to the my relationship is, dear universe, I need to survive.
What's the opposite of scarcity?
Abundance?
Abundance. Yeah.
Abundance.
Should be abundance, yeah.
So it's an abundance mindset. That
Yeah.
one.
So maybe I'm not seeing it here. Honestly, I'm not seeing any money. But ukweli tu, sijai lala njaa. I can feel it here. But sijai lala njaa. Sijai kosa fare kwenda job. Na sijai kosa pesa kwanza pesa ya sherehe. Sijuangi yutoka
Hiyo
wapi.
patient
But it
tu.
comes.
Yeah.
And the next day we're comfortable. So let's just say I'm at a manifesting stage relationship with money.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's a little bit of both. I don't think I've come up with any scarcity mindset. But if I'm to look at where now, I mean, owing to how you guys have come up from your grandparents to your parents, I think for me, now you see, like my dad's dad was a professional politician. Had God knows how many more ways than we could count. It's fine. I mean, his soul rest in peace wherever he is. That's good. So for my dad, he lacked a lot. So when he was coming up, for him, it was his kids wouldn't need to go through the same. Now my mom grew up in Nairobi, so her mom was set, so her she was okay. So I think they met, and with that they were like, you know what? We'll live a good life. So we'll give our kids a good life. And even when things weren't okay, I would probably never really notice. But like Konana said, never luck. There are times that things have been hard. You know when things are not okay, when your parents are constantly pissed and you can't tell what you're doing, what's wrong.
That's true.
And you're wondering, what is it? I was number one last time, so what's the problem? I didn't break a glass this month, and another short story.
I'm just number 2.
Yeah, so for me, I think
in such numbers, mine were 2 figures most of the times.
Double digits.
So yeah, for me, I think it was just that. So coming up with that, I think the idea is, money is necessary. It's important, but it's not life.
Money gives you access.
Yes, it gives you access. So for me, the idea has always been to look for an insane amount of it to be able to just live the life. And I realize when I sit down and fantasize about the things I want to do with money, it's always my people. You know, like everyone being. I never sit down and fathom, okay, I need this, or I need this, or I need this. It's just like you're saying, the access and the moving, because human beings are the best thing and the worst thing about this earth. But so for me, in that sense, I think I've had both the need to save, because it's also that I don't come from a lot of money. Yes, I've never gone hungry, but yeah, it's also not the
Jamani, old money na hataki kusema.
and yeah, I needed to.
Ni sawa, tunajua uko na mtu, so hakuna mtu atakuja. I get keep.
Ala, akona mtu sasa.
Haya.
Like,
Haya.
Mimi sina
guys
money.
usually have their own relationship, and then me kuja tu hapo third wheel. Nasikianga vitu 3 years later.
Konena, I have no idea. Huyo mtu, unaona vile watu walikuwa wanapangiwa, pia mimi napangiwa huyo mtu. Just story huyo mtu.
Bado hajapiga soft launch. Hiyo ndio shida.
Mimi sijui. Hata mimi sijapigwa launching.
Nimemweka kwa shida kusema hivyo. Najua.
So clearly he has more than I know about.
Yeah.
So as always, it's Saturday. So maybe anataka kunisaidia na one of his his very many escapades. Yeah, so yeah.
Me escapades. Do I have escapades me?
I plead the fifth.
Thank you. So yes.
Manongo nyinyi.
So to that, come from a place where we do our best to get what we have. So for me, it's a means like access. So we'll get it. So it's always 50-50. There are days you'll be like coming from abundance, and then there are days you're like, okay, I need to. So I've always had the balance. It's always, it's a moving, it's an ever shifting problem. It's like a Rubik's cube that you can't solve. So it's always
There's always one piece somewhere that,
or a couple,
the one
so,
face.
Yeah, one face that's not working. So that's it with me for money.
That's really interesting. If you look at the scale, him is like in the middle.
Yeah.
Mimi niko huku zaidi ya Wakikuyu na stinginess, and then huku your side just.
And that's how we made the podcast. So I guess that's pretty much it.
Very
It's like
true.
balanced.
So I think
But
I'm
I
the
think-
child I'm the child of the two of you.
Yeah. Anyway, but I think
And your gender reveal, but you've done it in a poor way.
stop
man.
it, please, you guys. You know the universe is listening.
So,
if there's anything I'm big on, is the universe is listening. Stop it. Anyway, the one thing before we even close this podcast, I need to mention is I want to applaud our parents, because when they were having monetary issues back in the day, we really never saw it. We were cushioned on so much. But again, I hate it because I wish I knew back then how hard it is when you have issues like not having money and how you can solve them. Because now I am learning to have a relationship with money, and I feel like this is something I should have been taught from back then.
In like school and
Yeah, it's
even
just like
in
taxes,
the house. Yeah, that's
like
true.
doing your taxes.
That's true.
Pretty much 90% of Kenyans don't know how to do their taxes because we were never taught by anyone. Now we're paying people, and it's something so easy you can do it yourself. So these are the things I wish we will change as we grow and become parents.
Yeah.
It's okay for your children to see your vulnerability, because now it makes them have like a better launch to life.
That's true.
Yes, because if they showed me back then what it was to look for and get it and everything, it would make sense right now when there's no abundance and there's abundance, what to do, what not to do, what to
The
caution,
seasons of
what not to
abundance and
caution.
also waiting. That's true.
Yeah. So this is for you outside there. Please, when you get your kids, this is a very vital lesson. You need to teach your children how to have a relationship with money, because learning it later in life doesn't make it easy at all.
So to my folks, I'll say thank you because
I think we'll all say thank you.
no, for me, I think I always see for them, for me, it's just, it was always the truth all the time. So yeah, you will learn. I grew up as a child, clearly. I mean, we've seen it.
I'm still children.
I've not even been born, but I grew up as a child. So, but yeah, so the things, those are some of the few heavy things I am grateful for. Money, the topics on sex, and so many other things. So yeah, I mean, like Onene said, to you who are soon to become parents, like some people in this room,
Wait,
Mambo ni
what
haya.
is this? What is this
Mambo
joke
ni haya.
going around? Because I'm not getting it.
I'm missing money. Missing money. So yeah.
Tutachangia diaper. usijali.
Acha ujinga. You guys,
So yes.
please stop it.
So with that said,
Please.
thanks guys. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.